What's up? Hey, you guys. Welcome to Plant Based with Nicole, episode 10. I'm your girl, Plant Based. Ooh, good Lord. I can't even. What's my name? Plant Based Nicole Richey. Yo. Hey, Erin. So today we have a very special treat for you guys. I'm going to be interviewing Erin Wells, also known as That Chocolate Vegan. And I'm doing something a little different today. She's going to be showing us how to cook vegan fish. Now I'm really excited, or she's going to show us, I think she already prepared most of it, but she's going to kind of talk us through it. But I'm excited because I've never done this before. This is the first time. So this is exciting. I always like learning new recipes. So I'm going to bring her on. But at first, I would like to read her bio. Y'all need to go check out her page because she got some bomb recipes and some bomb videos. Like, I was looking at her YouTube and her Instagram. I was like, hi raw, what? Forget hi raw. I'm trying to eat what she got. But anyway, okay, I'm going to read her bio. So Erin Wells has always been a foodie, but after going vegan in July 2016, her passion for flavors and seasoning increased. Determined to show the world that people of color could be plant-based without sacrificing taste, she started her YouTube channel, That Chocolate Vegan, in 2017 of January, and has been steadily growing by the thousands yearly. In 2019, demand for her food increased and she began vending at festivals and festivals and events. Since then, she has catered for the Marriott, spas, gyms, destination weddings, family gatherings, and her new focus, private dinners. That chocolate vegan hopes are to entertain the world through laughter and good food. So, without further ado, we're going to bring on That Chocolate Vegan, Erin Wells. Go ahead and request to join. And thank you guys that are tuned in and watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Share the live to at least 5-10 of your friends. Okay, I accepted you. Share the live, everybody. Share the live.
Shut it live, shut it live, shut it live.
Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, let's turn this off. Say something.
Hello, hello.
Okay, I can hear you now. I'll just have to turn my, hey girl.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm well.
You look so pretty.
You know, I had to get ready for the interview or whatever.
Work it, girl. Work it. No. Oh, my microphone wasn't working, so I wasn't able to hear you. But you can hear me okay, and I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Can everybody hear both of us? Can somebody give us a thumbs up before we continue? I want to make sure you guys can hear us. Hey, Cajun Peach. Somebody give me a smiley face thumbs up if you can hear both of us, because I want to make sure before we go.
Because my Wi-Fi is terrible. Terrible.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, we got a thumbs up, so we're good.
Okay.
So, well, first of all, thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me. Y'all got me up past that time, but I'm excited.
I know. I was like, dang, I hate that I'm here like in California. Most of the people I interview, everyone I interview is on the East Coast or in another country.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. They still up though. They coming on in. They still awake. They still up.
But thank you for sacrificing your sleep. No.
I wouldn't have been asleep. I just been relaxing. I wouldn't have been asleep though. It's all good. And no, I didn't start preparing anything yet. I still
you didn't?
Listen.
For the fish?
Yes.
Well, that's good. You'll just walk us through, right?
Yes. I'll walk you on through. Yes.
So how much time should I spend interviewing before we transition to that? Because I want to make sure you have enough time to do what you need. So like how much?
Like I said, this is pretty much, this is an eggplant. I know some people may not know. We don't want to make any judgment. For the eggplant, which a lot of people don't use this for their vegan fried fish. A lot of people use banana blossoms. I just discovered this was easier, more simple to explain because more people don't even know what a banana blossom is. Okay, and it's harder to find. So I just found using the eggplant was simple to explain, simple to eat, and I love it. But anyway, to prepare it, I would need to peel all this off and then salt it so all the moisture can come out and the bitterness will come out. So that's why I said that might be a boring part while you talk.
I'm sorry, something happened, so I didn't get the last 10 seconds. What did you say?
I was
Sorry.
just saying that's why I was like, that might be a little boring. I could do that while we talk, or I could wait, but it's gonna take maybe 5 minutes for the prep, and then another 5 to marinate, and then another 5.
How about I'm gonna ask you some questions,
yeah,
and then maybe in about 15 minutes you can start doing what you need to do, and I can still ask you some more questions.
That works.
And then you can talk us through.
Yeah.
And if anybody has questions in the chat, just feel free to ask those. Okay.
That works perfect. Yep.
All right. So first, thank you again for being here. So I know you've been vegan since 2016.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yes. That's like 6 years. Hey.
I know. In the game and loving it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's amazing. So, okay, I like to always find out, like, what led you to turn into the vegan diet? And what was your diet like before?
So, all right. So this is always loaded for me. A lot of people are like, oh, I was health free. Okay, no. It was health in the broader spectrum why I went vegan, but then it was more out of disgust of how we get farm to table here in America. You know, a lot of people will say, like, would you be vegan in a third world country? I don't know. I don't live there. So let's not even use that scenario. We're talking about here in the USA, all the hormones in the animals, how they're killed, and then brought to us in the just literally disgusting me. My last meat I actually had was in Chicago, and on the plane ride home, I just felt so disgusting. Yeah, just felt so disgusted, and just never went back. I didn't purposely even go vegan. I came back home to Atlanta, and for a week straight, I didn't want any meat. Didn't want any dairy, any of that good stuff like that. And like I said, I was always a foodie, so I was eating vegan stuff. I didn't care as long as the food was good. I did not care. But yeah, I just never turned back. Never had desire. More research was done. Like, oh, that's what they do. Like I actually watched how a cow gets made into a hamburger.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
No, thank you at all. And it just brightened my culinary skills, because now no vegan will tell you meat tastes nasty, right? Meat is delicious, right? So it is. We want the flavor, but it's really the flavoring of it. You don't eat a raw chicken. You don't eat raw beef. You cook it and you season it. So therefore, why can't a vegetable be cooked and seasoned as well? Like, is it going to be more work? Yeah. And that's fine. Like I said, I love that it challenged me in the kitchen. I absolutely love it. Now, how I was eating before, again, I was eating everything. And a lot of people will notice as vegan, I gained weight. A lot of people lost weight, but because it strengthened my culinary skills, baby, I've been eating too good. I've been eating too good. And I actually was keto-ish also before I went vegan as well. So that's why you'll notice a little weight gain as well. It's harder it's not impossible, but it's hard to eat low carb as a vegan. And my body had gotten so used to that for 3 years. And I still haven't adjusted back because, again, I'm eating good over here.
She's eating good.
I'm eating good over here. And it doesn't help that, it's great for the meat eaters, but for the people who are already vegan, all this vegan junk food that's coming to the market, it's killing me, man. I thought all I had to do was fight against Oreos. No.
Man, when I found out Oreos and Nutter Butters were vegan, I was like, geez.
What we gonna do?
Right.
What we gonna do?
And it's interesting that you said you gained weight when you went vegan. Everybody thinks that they have this stereotype that vegans are like this little scrawny people. We don't barely eat nothing. If that's the case, I wouldn't be up 15 pounds heavier than I used to be, since eating vegan. Yes. So it's not even, it's all about what you're eating, right?
It is, because I'm still healthier than a lot of, my family ain't watching, but I'm still healthier internally than a lot of people. Like, I can run with the best of them. Don't get it twisted, okay? internal health is A1 here. I already went to the doctors. We're good over here. We just need to ease off the knees. That's pretty much yeah.
And you came from a keto diet, so
yeah, exactly.
It's kind of restrictive, and it turns out that even though you guys they don't count calories, you're still eating. It's a low calorie diet. So when you go from keto to eating vegan, you're eating a lot more in abundance when you eat vegan. So your calories ended up increasing, right? Therefore, the weight gain. But you're still healthy. You look good. You know, it's all good. You got the right kind of weight gain. So okay, I was going to ask you about the weight, even though I know you and I discussed it in the chat, but I was going to ask you for the viewers, like, did you have weight loss? So you already answered that. What about any any benefits after going vegan?
Oh, I mean, just my attitude. That's why I said, like, my attitude, outlook on life. It's almost, you know, people like to use the word woke, but I do see more, experience more now, better appreciation for Mother Nature. I can go, when I go out the country now, I can just look around and cry. I would never have, I wouldn't have cared on the standard American sad diet, as they call it. It's just now just a better outlook on life and just a freedom, purity. Negativity. Like, I used to be all, you know, in the gossip blog. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a better sense of life since I went vegan. Better sense of life, better community. I love my vegan community, you know, events and everything like that. Like, I literally created a whole career off of what I eat. I would never take anything.
Amazing.
My YouTube family,
that's awesome.
The world to me.
Yeah. It makes you just feel like you just want to skip.
And like I said, the culinary, you know, talent that I have now that I did not cook. My mom will tell you, she's like, you didn't even cook before, and now you cooking for other people. What?
That's what I was going to ask you. So, were you a chef before you became vegan? And how did you learn?
I dabbled, so I would like post my meals online and be like, I'm doing this, and then people say, you know, can you meal prep for me? So I've done it like that, but that was like a close community. But no, not really. I would say
not really. Not really.
Making your standard chicken breast, brown rice, broccoli. And people liked it. That was it.
Right. And then when you went vegan, you started getting all creative and learning all these different.
How can I make crab cake? Like, the only thing I have not figured out yet, baby, if we ever figure out crab legs, it's over for y'all. It's over.
Ooh. That, you know how they say, you'll slap your mama, it's so good, you'll get slapped, and you long distance. I'm gonna slap you through the live. No.
That's gonna be my next obsession. I haven't started on it yet, but that's gonna be my next obsession. If I can figure out how to do like crab.
Yeah. And I know you will. I know you'll figure it out.
Oh, I will. As long as I will.
So, hey, Coach Robert and everyone else who joined in. Hello, thank you guys for joining. So how did you learn to cook so good? How did you learn to cook these vegan dishes? Like, did you find recipes on YouTube? Did you just make up things? Like, how did you?
So, palm, no, I wouldn't use palm for crab leg. Yeah, you could actually, you know what? I don't know yet. I haven't started my research, but yes, that would be a good base. Somebody asked, could you use heart of palm for crab legs? Yes, probably.
Palm? What do you mean palm?
Heart of palm, yeah. Actually, I have it right here, but I have the salad cut. I use this for shredded crab all the time. So I had to figure out some kind of binder to make it into like a longer strip. Yeah, that actually is a good start. Y'all are right. Heart of palm is literally the heart of a palm tree. I had to look it up. Like, what is this?
I have never heard of heart of palm. That's
it's in Kroger, Walmart, everywhere. I don't know what non-vegans use it for. It's one of our vegan meats.
What does it taste like?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It's all about the flavoring, huh?
It's all about the flavoring, but we usually shred it. Like I bought this because I was gonna make lump crab meat out of it, actually. So y'all are onto something. It's got to figure out a binder. But anyway, what were we talking about? Y'all done threw me off. How did I learn? So yeah, I'm definitely self-taught. Okay, so self-taught chef, and I never use a vegan recipe. Never do a vegan recipe. I would go on YouTube and look at the original. So crab cakes, I'm gonna look at a real crab cake recipe and then figure out what has the texture of that. And I'm gonna use the same seasonings. We already have vegan butter, vegan milk. That's not a problem. You know, I was thankful enough that although I didn't come up with all the vegan junk food, it was a lot of vegan products already on the market in 20, when I go vegan, 16, 17, it's been so long. So
16.
Yeah, that year I came out, it already was a bunch of things on the market, right? So I just went from there, looked at, I am a Pinterest girl. She is a Pinterest girl. So I would also go to Pinterest, but I would look at the original recipe and I would save it under a veganize it type of list, right? And I would go from there. Like I would never look at, because honestly, again, my name is That Chocolate Vegan because there wasn't a lot of brown vegans represented when I first went vegan. So therefore, no offense to any of my Caucasian people. I can't even do this to y'all. But anyway, the Caucasians that might be watching, you know the stereotype. Just a little pinch of salt and pepper is all they do. So I didn't want to look at the vegan recipes. You know, I went from there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love how in your bio you said you loved I love how you were determined to show the world that people of color could be plant-based without sacrificing taste.
Yes, because that's the biggest big still.
You know, people think that just because people are vegan, they just eat salads and tomatoes. And there's like
in 2022, we still on that. I'm like, are y'all, what we gotta prove? I know. I was hoping that Slutty Vegan would be the proof that we eat good, but it's still not. They still say a clock is right twice a day, and that's their excuse for why Slutty Vegan is doing so well. And I'm like, okay, all right.
You guys, the vegan diet is the bomb, and there's so many things you can do.
So many things.
It's all about the seasonings and the condiments and things like that to make it taste good. Just like you guys that eat meat, just like you make your meat taste good.
And you only have like 4 dead animals at a job that the meat eaters rotate. We have 1,000 plants.
Right.
1,000
variety versus these 4 limited.
How many things you gonna do to pig?
So that all led you to your YouTube channel, which chow. When I was researching you, I was looking at your because I've been eating high raw, right?
And I have a raw playlist. I mentioned you saw that. I have a raw playlist on there as well.
Oh, I didn't see the raw playlist. I didn't get to see every single video, but I was like, the chicken flautas.
Oh, come on.
Man. And when you was eating it and you was smacking, girl, you had me like, I was like I could taste it myself. It looks so good. Yeah, but y'all go check out her YouTube. She got so many, and I'm going to check it out too and learn some recipes because I personally don't like cooking. But you have so many fun things to make and just they're so delicious. And
I try not to do anything complicated. Like, I don't know if you know, is it Avant-Garde? His YouTube, he does elaborate. Like, I just want to eat his food. I will never make his recipes. It's 15,000 ingredients. I'm not doing it. No. I will gladly pay. Like, he has like one of those like 5-star Michelin type of, you know, cooking. And I think that's great. That's not what I want to provide. I want to make sure my recipes are easy, simple to follow, and that you can make at home, you know, recreate it. Whereas his
from people like me that don't like to cook, we don't like a lot of ingredients and a lot of things that we have because we lazy.
Come on, period.
Right. Period. So your channel was the bomb. Kudos to you. So I know that you do vending like at festivals and events, and then you also
used to.
Do you still cater for the weddings?
Spas? If requested.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
I did the spas a couple of times. Gym, you know, they have like customer appreciation days like that. Destination wedding was where was that? It was out of state destination, whatever. And then the Marriott has called me back a couple of times when they have vegetarians or vegans, because as we know, hotel food is already limited even as a meat eater. So for the vegans and vegetarians who came, they pretty much just had rice and like the canned vegetables. And
boring.
one of the CEO of the one in Decatur, you know, was a fan of mine. He was like, "Can you come and cook? We have some vegetarians come." I was like, "Of course."
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So
every
how
time
do
they
you
have that group come in, they call me in.
That's good. You do so good that they want you to keep coming back.
Yeah.
So how do you get your gigs and everything? And do you do this full time?
No. So my
Okay.
gigs are pretty much either word of mouth or they search me. Like I'm on Yelp, Google. You know, if you search for a vegan private chef in Atlanta, you're gonna find me and a couple others. I'm not the only. I'm not. Hey, there's plenty of great. I love our vegan chefs here in Atlanta. But yeah, that's pretty much how people find me, through research or word of mouth. Or sometimes people will send me something. Like I just got a celebrity client who wants some Thanksgiving food for me. So somebody sent me the request. I DM'd her and she was like, yeah. I said,
yes.
Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, the private dinners, yeah, they just find they find me, book me, or heard about me from somewhere. Like I've done a lot of sky rides here in Atlanta. I'm like, all right, I've been in Buckhead more times than I can count. I love it. I love it better than vending because now I'm with my client one-on-one. I'm cooking in their home.
Yeah.
Making them a home cooked meal. They can experience the flavors fresh. I don't know how you are because you don't cook like that, but we love giving our guests like fresh, hot, good home cooked meal right there, and to see their face like, especially because my couples that I usually serve, it's not always couples, but most of the time it's couples. One of them is vegan and one is not. So for both of the couples be like, wait a minute, what? This is not good. No,
right?
No. Wait a minute, and that just brings me. I'm like, I'll give
when you can trick people, you know you're doing good in the kitchen.
You know you're doing good in the kitchen.
So when you're catering events and stuff, like how do you come up with the menu for each event? Do they tell you what they want? Do you decide what you want to make? Like how do you come up?
Both. I'll ask if they have a menu in mind first, and then if not, I'll send them over some suggestions. Like I said, I don't prefer to do that anymore because again, it's not as much love as right then and there. I'm cooking right now, giving it to you, and I'm not going to put bad energy into my food at all. Because a lot of stuff can't carry over. I'm not going to make, let's say, my seafood soup, you know, for the Marriott. It just doesn't carry over well in a larger portion. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll either send over something that does well in pans, or they will tell me, hey, we want this. I'm like, okay. Let's do it. Like cauliflower wings, for example. You really don't want those. They can't be on a buffet like that. They don't serve it. Right. They don't carry over. Right. If I give it to you right now, delicious. You know. Right. So yeah, even the fish. Like people have eaten it cold and said it's still good, but I'm like, no. If the crunch is gone, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. It's not as good.
It's not.
That's first of all, excuse me, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm eating some pineapple, so if y'all see me over here smacking, that's what it is.
They love it. It's called a mukbang.
Okay, I'm doing a mukbang.
Get into it, yes.
Get into it. So how do you come up with how do you come up with recipes just, you know, for your YouTube channel and things like that? Like I admire like the creativity. For instance, you have made some salmon with papaya.
Yeah. So again, I look at what the meat eaters do, and there's a lot of Instagram chefs now. So I'll look at them again, meat, and I'm like, what can I use? So I saw a chef. I believe it was Darren the chef. I don't know, but regardless, he did. I was like, what can I do? I didn't want to use tofu. I eat tofu, but you know, it's a little stigma against it. Even though, again, a lot of people don't know that soy is in your Ritz crackers, but we ain't gonna go there. So I was like, let me not use tofu. That's what most people use when they do their vegan fish. I mean, their salmon or whatever. But I was like, I'm gonna try papaya because I don't like papaya. Papaya here in the United States, I heard it was good overseas. It's disgusting. Don't like it. I was like, I can mess that fruit up as opposed to like, I don't know if you saw people smoking watermelons. That's disgusting to me. But anyway, so yeah, I was like, papaya, let's make that savory and not sweet. And so I tried it. It worked. I'm with it. So I take basically the long story short, I take it from the original recipe that I might see and I veganize it. I just know like, texture, taste, seasonings, flavors. I have so many seasonings. It's ridiculous.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And Plant-based days. You just walked in. She asked, "What's the discussion?" So this is my podcast with Nicole. I mean, plant-based with Nicole. So Erin is my guest, and I'm asking her all things related to her chefinism.
Yeah.
And then
we just talking, girl. We just talking.
We just talking, and then she's gonna show us how to make fried fish, vegan style. So what's the largest amount of people you catered for?
I'm gonna say about maybe 80 to 100. That was at the Marriott. I'm going with the big group at the Marriott.
Yeah.
Because the wedding was destinations aren't that large. That was probably like 50 to 60. So I think the Marriott was about 80 to 100 people, and they were upset because I think they wanted seconds. They weren't used to hotel food being that good, so I had to run back, make more food on the spot, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Did you have help? Like, were you doing everything yourself or?
Myself. That's why when I had to go run back and make some more, they still were upset. Like only like maybe 20 more people got seconds or third, excuse me. I was like, guys.
You cooked for 80 to 100 people by yourself?
But I had the time before the prep. It was just when they wanted more was when I was like overwhelmed because the rest of the staff didn't know how to cook vegan. So I was like,
right.
Okay. All right. I had to make it work too because some of the things I asked for, and they got the wrong cheese. I had to go run out and get some. I was like, what is this? They got me like the polenta stuff. I was like, I don't know what this is. I sent y'all screenshots of what to buy.
Okay.
No.
Get it together, people.
Get it together.
So any challenges? Well, I guess that's an example. Challenges being a vegan chef versus like a regular standard American diet chef.
Oh, the price.
The price.
Especially if it has the word vegan on it, it's gonna be jacked up. The price is gonna be jacked. Like something like again, this will be the same as anything else, but if it's a vegan cheese, vegan half and half, vegan creamer, the price is jacked up. Milk, it costs more. So I do understand that complaint. I tell people all the time, if you're gonna be whole foods, plant-based, it's way cheaper, but just veganism, expensive.
It costs more to be healthy.
It costs more to be healthy, yes. And that's on purpose, but that's a whole nother discussion.
Let's see. I'm trying to decide if we should go ahead and get started with that, and then maybe I could still. You said I could still ask you some questions while you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
So you guys
go get my cutting board.
Okay, so she's gonna bring us over and do some prep because she's gonna make some fried vegan. We fried. With eggplant, which is very interesting to me because I've never heard of that, and I've been eating plant-based for 12 years.
Wow. Okay.
I've never heard of that. As a matter of fact, I've never heard of fried fish, period. I'm like, wait.
Oh, so you never had vegan fried fish at all?
At all. So not only
it's my top. Whenever I do plates here in Atlanta, it's my top seller.
Wow, I know that's good with some hot sauce. No,
no, seriously, no, yes.
Now that's something I really do miss. Like when I used to eat meat and fish and all that. Like I miss like some fried catfish with some hot sauce. I'm a hot sauce girl.
Yeah.
I miss that kind of stuff. So you can
That's
talk.
That's why I did it. I can't really tilt and show you at the same time, but let's see. Here we go. I'll probably tilt it back up. All we're doing right now, we're just cutting. We don't need any of the skin. So we're cutting all that off.
So you're taking off all the skin first.
All the skin. We're not eating that.
This is so cool. You know what? You might be inspiring me to stop being so lazy in the kitchen and learn some new stuff.
And guess what? I just found out this recipe is in Pinky's new book from Slutty Vegan. So you guys can grab that book. And
I was looking at your so you have recipe books? Because I was looking.
No, I don't have recipe books. She asked some vegan chefs for some recipes for her new cookbook for Slutty Vegan. Well, her cookbook, excuse me. Let me not diminish her. It's Pinky's cookbook. So we gave some recipes in there, and mine made it into the book. So this particular recipe, I submitted, because again, this is on YouTube. It's not a secret. I'm not trying to, hide anything. I want people to make this.
Yeah.
Like, this is not, this is, you know, I'm pretty sure somebody in another state is selling this as well.
I might have to have my husband do it though, because I'm a work in progress with the laziness. I'm like, baby, you make he's not plant-based, but he does eat a lot of plant-based foods because of me. And so he was really good at this.
Relatively thin, but they're going to get even a little bit thinner than this because we're going to put salt on them. So it's already, as you can see, like once this is fried, it's going to be like a fish shape already. Already looking like a piece of, well, not looking like fish, but in the shape of what you know, have a little fish fillet.
Yeah, that's cool. Plant-based. Mace wants to know where we're based out of. So I'm from California, and you're in Atlanta, right?
I'm in Atlanta. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I live in California in the.
I'm a native. I'm a native.
You're a native.
I am a native.
And where are you guys from in the chat? You guys that are watching, where are you guys tuning in from?
Yeah,
What's the biggest myth about cooking vegan foods that you've encountered?
Let's see. Biggest myth. I guess it's like, again, it is not tasty. It's not seasoned. It's nasty. It's just salads. Just all kind of.
You just eat tomatoes and cucumbers.
That's it. And I love tomatoes and cucumbers. Don't get it twisted. Sorry, y'all. My tripod, y'all done saw everything. Just swinging. I've spent so much on like phone tripods. It's ridiculous. So all I'm doing now, let me tilt y'all back down. Charlotte.
Charlotte in the house. News. North Carolina. ATL.
All right, let's
yeah, just like I expected. Everybody's like always like in the East Coast. Ooh, that looks good already.
Really? This is just to get the moisture out. So that's going to take about 3 minutes. It looks like I'm overly salting, but we're going to pat this all dry. I'm going to do both sides.
You doing, what is that, salt?
Yeah, this is just salt. We're going to pat it dry. You're going to see in like 2 minutes, a bunch of moisture cubes are going to come out.
Oh my goodness.
It's salted. It's kind of have to like sit for like 2 or 3 minutes to let all that extra water come out. Because if you're frying, you know, water is the oil's enemy.
Right.
And you want to take that bitterness out of an eggplant. I've never bit it by itself, but I mean, eggplant don't smell good by itself. Not what you want. Not what you want.
I'm not really an eggplant fan, but if it's like,
oh yeah, this is totally. It's kind of like. Have you ever had eggplant parmesan?
No.
Oh my goodness. Let me come on. Are you close to LA or just where are you in California?
I'm an hour flight from LA, so I'm like, I'm 5 hours. And I lived there for 3 years, actually, about 5 years ago, because I was pursuing my acting out there.
I'm a former actress as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I've been acting for 12 years. I still do it on the side. I'm not pursuing it full time like I used to, because I struggled. I was a struggling actress, you know. I couldn't do that no more, so I had to get like a stable job, and then I act on the side still.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so now I'm making the marinade while we wait for the eggplant to let go all that moisture. So this is just some seaweed because it's fish, yeah. So we're gonna get some seaweed so it tastes like the sea. Okay.
So what are you gonna do? Crinkle it on top, or?
I'm gonna crinkle it until. So this is water. It's gonna be our marinade. Okay. So I'm just gonna crinkle this into the water.
Oh, this is so interesting.
It's a process. A lot of people, again, the recipe is not a secret, but no one wants to do all the steps.
Right.
I mean, it's easy. It's just a lot of steps. That's all. So I'm kind of going to tilt this down a little bit so you guys can see.
This is interesting. This is so cool.
Sprinkle this into the water.
My girl, Southern Vegan Niece, is on here. What's up, girl? She's all the way in Washington State.
Yes, I follow her. Yes.
Oh, that's right. You guys are
to the marinade as well. Okay. Boom. And then for my dry batter, I always use Zatarans. I probably need to be researching. I'm gonna look for a black-owned brand or something else, but for right now, she is my go-to. I love Zatarans.
Now, what's that? Okay, as a non-cooker, no. What's that? I'm familiar with Zatarans, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's a fish fry seasoning.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm like, I know I've heard the commercials.
Yeah. And again, people already are like, oh, you can't. It's not. It is a lot of stuff that y'all think are not. It's vegan. It's
right.
It's just a fish fry. It's just seasoning. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
So, what's your favorite recipe that you like to make? Do you have a favorite recipe?
I love making this, and then I also love my other seafood recipe, which is the vegan seafood boil. I also usually sell when I pop up and do plates. I like doing that as well. Yeah. I mean, I like cooking. I just can't bake. Honestly, baking is not my ministry. Don't ask me to make anything. Like a lot of people, because my name is That Chocolate Vegan, are like, "Oh, can you make?" No. If I gotta put it in the oven, no. And that's because I like to measure. Like you see, I didn't measure anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like to measure.
From you.
Yeah, I'm not a big measure fan.
Yeah.
Not my testimony.
Right.
Not my testimony.
You guys, feel free to ask questions in the chat, you guys. Let's see. What did she say? Stay fit with Shan said. It's something about using the salt and pepper grinder that makes me feel like I'm a real grinder.
She's a real chef.
I love fried eggplant, Dreamy Sunshine said.
And it's really good. Just regular fried eggplant is so. I mean, but you can fry a tire and it can be delicious.
Yeah, it's with the right seasonings, right?
Yeah. So all those that are already
like
seasoned, what we're gonna do? We gonna still add some more seasoning. Okay, so we're still gonna take our Zatarans. We're gonna add garlic powder.
Okay, garlic powder.
Okay. Now again, in case anyone's not a chef, cook, or a home cook or whatever, you can go as crazy as you want to with seasonings, as long as it does not have salt. That's when you kind of mess up. Okay, you can't.
Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
So you can go as crazy as you want with seasonings, but make sure it's not with salt. So if there's salt added into it, you do have to like be conscious of how much you're shaking into.
Because of the sodium.
You cannot take salt out. You know what I mean? It can ruin the dish. But if garlic and onion powder, go crazy. You can't overdo it.
Right.
You can't over paprika, go crazy. Yeah.
Somebody asked, Kale White says, do you make anything special for Thanksgiving?
I am selling plates for Thanksgiving. I'm trying to go away from mock meats because they're throwing it as too much for me. I appreciate it for people who want to go vegan. It's cool. But I want to show people we want to eat plants. That's the main goal, is to eat plants. So I am getting, my comments are getting ignored. I'm sorry, what are you saying?
You guys, do me a favor. Put the questions in the question box, because sometimes you're right. It does like scroll up and I don't see them.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. We're sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dear. Egypt, Dan Klylis. Oh, Lord, I know I just said that wrong. But put it in the question box, dear, because I don't want to ignore anybody.
Yeah. But, so for Thanksgiving, I'm doing smothered cauliflower over brown rice. I'm doing a brown stew jackfruit, some sauteed purple cabbage, my baked mac and cheese, cornbread dressing, mushroom gravy, and some cranberry sauce. The only thing I'm not making from scratch is the cranberry sauce. Let me show y'all right now on live. Baby, it's organic.
Wow. Are you having family over your house? Are you cooking for your family or just for yourself?
No. I'm not even cooking for myself. Once I cook, it takes, for everything I just named and the amount of orders I have, it's going to take me like 6 hours. So I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want any of it. My friends didn't understand that until they helped me with the wedding I was telling you about earlier. And I was like, y'all want to eat this food? So you understand? After you've been in the kitchen all day, you don't want what you just made. Yeah, it's something about it. I don't want it. So I actually ordered from another chef. Shout out to Joy's Green Kitchen. I ordered from her for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is the only thing I'm not making. But I'm giving y'all organic cranberry sauce because I just don't play with what I feed. I don't play with what I feed people.
I love cranberry sauce.
No, girl, I'm not making that cranberry sauce. I'm making everything else is from scratch. Everything else I said is from scratch, but not the cranberry sauce. Plus, I heard that people I've had it. I don't like homemade cranberry sauce. It's just one of those things. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
So let me see. The question is, Egypt, Dan K. Lil Sis says, where are you located in Atlanta? I would love to purchase a plate.
I am in Decatur. So I literally am in Metro Atlanta. I know a lot of people be like, I'm in Alpharetta. No, I'm actually in the Metro Atlanta area. So Decatur, Georgia. If you need a reference, I don't know if you know Wesley Chap, South DeKalb Mall. that type of area. I need y'all to ship the plates.
So
I have not learned how
if they do want, how do they get the
you can
food?
just
Like,
DM me on here. My plan for next year, because of the overwhelming response, is I am going to get an ordering system on my website. This was just something I came up with. I was like, because a lot of people hear from my feed. Of course, there's way more vegan chefs than I even know here in Atlanta. But hey, Decatur.
yay!
A lot of people are selling pans, and I saw a need for, what if I'm the only vegan in the family, or what if it's just me and my husband? I just want to sell plates. It's really gonna be a pan. It's enough for 2 people. But yeah, I'm doing plates because I know it's a need for them. People don't need a whole pan of mac and cheese. We need a plate.
I wish you were closer to me. I'm all, do you FedEx? No.
I know a lot of people do. I have not done the research to ship food, and therefore I am not going to start. I think I have an example for anyone who does not follow me real quick. Let me see if
it seems like it would be a lot of work to try to ship it across states.
Yeah, but people do it. People do it. I think it's just expensive, which makes sense. It's going to be a heavy package. So,
right.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Stay fit while you're looking for that. I'll go, ooh. Lord Jesus, fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Oh, that looks good. Wow. Man, you.
All right. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know if it's catching on the camera, the water.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze this dry now. The longer you let it sit, the better, but we're on live, so I'm just going to speed on through. But I'm going to show you this one eggplant, how much water is going to come out of here. But it would have been more. The longer you let it sit, the more water is going to come out. Okay. I saw the question, does my mom, yes and no. She tells me the truth. I'll take her to dishes I make, and she'll say, so my mom is older. So she's not going to say, oh my God, delicious. What she does, she say, it's a good flavor. That's her, it's delicious. That's what you're going to get. And then how I know it's not good, she's like, it's a little something, right? That means she does not like it. And it also depends on what I'm going for. Like if I'm going for something, I don't know, that resembles a ham hock, she'd be like, oh girl, maybe not. You know what I mean? Because she is Southern. Okay?
She's very honest.
Very honest. All that good stuff. So this is just one eggplant, y'all. Y'all see my paper towel is wet. Okay.
Wow.
But you want it to look, it looks disgusting now, but we took all the moisture out, so now it's limp.
Oh.
It went from sturdy, now we're limp because we're taking out
the moisture. Okay? It's real limp and shriveled up. We literally squeezing the water out. Okay. Wow.
That's why we did the salt. It's taking out the bitterness, and we're gonna get all the extra moisture out because we don't want it. We do not want it.
We don't want that.
We don't want that.
What would you say some of the important pieces of equipment that one needs to be a successful vegan chef? Or
you need a good knife. Go ahead and go get you a good knife, not a pretty one. You need a good, can cut things knife, okay? In fact, I was gonna even go up higher to Cutco because I was over somebody's house with a Cutco knife. I said, oh, my first time you want to see. Y'all stupid. First time you want to see a limp. It's limp. We're limp. These are going right into the marinade that we made.
Keep it PG-13, y'all. Keep it PG-13.
Come on. We're a family channel.
So, what do you like? Do you always eat so fabulous, or do you like have days where you just eat simple?
Listen, I love simple. I love eating fabulous, and I love eating simple. I literally, I'll take some Ezekiel bread, toast it, vegan mayonnaise, tomatoes, salt, pepper. I'm still a country girl. I came from eating Vienna sausages with mustard, okay, which is disgusting to think about, but that's what I grew up. I know, fried bologna sandwiches, like that's where I came from. So I just love a good simple meal every now. Rice and beans are still
okay.
Listen. So yeah, I love a good simple meal, and I love a good extravagant meal. All right, so we're taking our limp eggplant, PG-13. We're gonna put it into our. Huh?
Oh, I was saying I'll be right with. I know I'm saying it wrong. Potted cake. Potted cake asked me, since you don't cook, with you eat, Nicole. Okay, so I shouldn't say I don't ever cook. It's just like I'm very basic. Like I don't throw down like Erin with all these fabulous meals. Like I'll make some beans and rice and vegetables. Okay. I eat high raw right now, so I'll just be like eating fruit, and then I'll have a big salad with all kind of veggies in it, and like put some what do you call it, chickpeas in it. You know, for morning I have my plant-based yogurt every morning with berries and fruit. But my staple meal when I am eating more cooked foods is basically beans, rice, and like some type of vegetable. I change up the beans, I change up the vegetable.
That's it
But
for me.
or I'll just do like sauteed vegetables and rice, or sauteed vegetables and quinoa. You know, I make air fried potatoes and stuff like that. I'm just,
Yes.
I'm,
Yeah, and
I'm
that's
boring.
nothing wrong with it. Sounds good to me.
So what's a typical day? Give me like a sample day. Like, what did you eat today?
Today I had struggle meals because I had a really busy day. So I know I really did. I had for breakfast, I ate a good breakfast. I had some chia seed pudding. Still lazy. Literally, you know, that's just, chia milk, some agave, nutmeg, cinnamon, let that sit. And I just knew that was high fat, so I wouldn't be hungry. It wasn't the most delicious meal, but it was high fat and good for me, and it kept me going for a minute. But then for lunch was the real struggle. The whole day was struggle meal. But for lunch, I had some frozen vegan hot dogs in the freezer. I toasted them things up, toasted some bread, ketchup and mustard. And then what I have for dinner? Oh, I stopped by this Vietnamese place and got their tofu, rice, and vegetables. So dinner was pretty good. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm really not buying a lot of food. My kitchen is covered with the Thanksgiving stuff. Like I already got the vegetable broth. I'm looking around. I already showed you the cranberry sauce, the macaroni, because I didn't want anybody to run out of the things that are not vegan. I didn't want that to run out. So I already got my cornmeal for my cornbread. I got to go get my vegan butter. Like, I have a lot of orders. So I didn't want to be behind on that. I even had some people order ahead of time. I'm going out of town. Can you? I said, okay, if you order 4 pans, and they did. I said, okay. So.
Wow. How many orders do you have?
38.
What? Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a low amount compared to when you did an 80 at the Marriott, but it's still like so much.
It's still so much.
It's still so much. That's a lot. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, girl. Yeah. Make that money. Yeah.
And I really want to do a vegan Christmas sit-down dinner. So I'm going to work on starting getting venues for that. Yeah, just 12 people, intimate. Again, I don't like big crowds. Yeah, sit down. Let's talk, chat, and I feed you different courses. Like, I'm so excited. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so good. I wish I lived where you live. Somebody, Daisy 1765 says, what are your thoughts on cooking with oil versus water sauteed foods? Like oil versus water.
Yet. I'm not at the water.
Oh, yeah.
Not there yet. I will braise something, but braising, I still start off with the saute and then I braise it. I just haven't tried that yet. I want to get into it. Like I go raw often. I go raw at least twice yearly. It's the best. I feel amazing. It's just hard to maintain.
Speaking of that, go ahead.
Yeah, no. That was pretty. I pretty much wrapped it up. It's hard to maintain that, but I haven't got when I do cook foods. I cook my foods. I haven't got to the water-based cooking. And nothing wrong with it. It just seems very unflavorful for me. Oil just, and plus you need that fat too. If I'm making sauteed cabbage, I don't want it to be with water.
Yeah. And to the person that asked that question, like, I don't do the water either, but I do use the olive oil spray from Trader Joe's. It doesn't have the fat and the calories. So if you want something that's lower fat, you can try the spray, something like that. I wanted to ask you about your raw vegan. I saw that on your channel that you did raw-ish for 30 days.
Yeah.
Overall, how was your experience? Like, how did you feel towards the end, and any benefits?
The last time I went raw, that was my longest. The 30 days was my longest. I typically do 1 to 3 weeks because, again, I want people to join me on a challenge. I don't want to make it super difficult. So the 30 days was for me. And the reason I put ish is because I did use some canned beans, canned chickpeas.
Right.
That's why I put the ish on there. I was like, hey, start calling me out. Yes, this is canned. This ain't wrong. I'm not about to soak.
Right.
No. But no, it was amazing. I felt amazing. The only reason I'm not a raw vegan is because the prep. it's a lot of work. You come home from work and now you're like, oh, there's nothing here. I actually gotta, if I want to have some lasagna, that got a 6. It's not like I can just make some lasagna real quick. You know, that was it. The food was amazing. Also stretched my culinary skills again. You know what I mean? Like, it was even harder to make things, but amazing. I mean, skin was glowing. Like, I felt like a pregnant woman. Like, skin was glowing. Like, I felt lighter, more energy. Sleep. I mean, it was no negative except for the fact it was just hard to maintain a raw diet. That was it. You know, I didn't really have any cravings until like the last week, and I think that's because mentally I knew it was the last week. I just wanted some hot food. So I think maybe next time I do raw, maybe I'll do raw until 5 or something. Maybe have some soup. I don't know.
Or they call it raw till 4. They have that raw till 4.
Okay, yeah, I might try that.
Raw in the day and then a cooked meal in the evenings. There's a lot of people. I have a couple of questions in the box. Let me see. So what's the fish doing right now?
So it's just marinated. You wanted to kind of get into the seaweed and everything like that. But again, we're live, so I can go ahead and start battering. It's fine. Y'all not here to eat it, but just know, long as I've let this sit overnight before, it's gonna look super gross overnight because it's gonna absorb all the green, but the flavor.
I wish I could taste it when you're done. I wish I could taste it when you're done.
Yeah.
Pata Cake says, do you and Chef B still do vegan dinners?
So yes, we are. We're gonna be back in 2023, which is just in a couple months. So don't act like that's a long time away. We had to reconfigure. Instagram was not putting our posts out like that. So for example, when we were supposed to go to Dallas, we DM'd some people because the ticket sales were low. And we're like, wait a minute, we have a fan base in Dallas, Texas. What's going on? So we DM'd some people and they were like, we didn't see it. We never saw it. And I was like, So we're going to do more research on Instagram, the algorithm, how to market better, all those type of things. Like, even for example, as much as I want to be the homegirl next door, Instagram don't like that. Okay. They want you to be that girl. So we're going to be that girl next year. So that Instagram will be on our face. We got more things to do as well, but just more market research. But we'll be back with Dining Vegan in 2023. Yes, we will.
Oh, okay. I have to check Donnie. What's the name?
Dining Vegan. Yep. And California has been asking for us to come. So you can take that hour flight to LA and experience our food. Yes. She's actually coming this weekend for my birthday as well. So she's going to help me.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
This Sunday coming up, November 20th.
Shut up, girl. My birthday is 2 days after yours.
No!
Yes. 22nd. November 22nd. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Happy early birthday to you as well. On this
so
part
cool.
here, I'm just dropping this right into the flour. You can do just egg if you like. I just learned that it sticks just fine without it. But if you do want an extra layer crunch, just egg. I've done it that way as well. But if you can skip what
happy birthday.
Massage it in there.
Hey, happy birthday. Dreamy Sunshine. And thank you. I'm trying to read these. Stay fit with Sean. Thank you. These little comments be going up so quick. I have another question in the box while you're doing that. Kale White. I hope you're still on here, Kale White. Says, and I apologize, everybody, if I'm saying your handles wrong. I apologize. Please forgive me. He says, what Kale, I don't know if it's a he or she because I can't see the picture, but what vegan butter do you use? I need one who are allergic to tree nuts. They need one for those who are allergic to tree nuts. And do you have any suggestions?
I didn't know vegan butter had tree nuts in there. That's new. Let me see, because I use Country Crock. Let me get it out of my fridge real quick. Let me see.
Okay, sorry, Kale White. I can't see the picture.
Okay, so this is the one I use. Country Crock plant butter with the avocado oil. So olive oil, excuse me. Do
you ever use Earth Balance?
Yes, they're just super expensive.
Okay.
Earth Balance is super expensive. That's literally the only reason I don't use it. But let's see what's in here. Palm fruit, palm oil, canola oil, olive oil, water, salt, pea protein, sunflower, citric, vitamin A, natural flavor, and beta carotene. So I don't know.
So no nuts? No nuts?
Gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based. I don't know. I don't think it has nuts in here. No nuts in the main ingredient. So, but this is one I use.
Well, maybe you can try that one.
Maybe Earth Balance hasn't there yet. Earth Balance is expensive. But I have used them. I definitely have used them.
I guess if you're buying a lot of it, it can add up. But like me, I'll buy one and I won't use it. I only use it like 3 times in the year.
Right.
I use Earth Balance. Does it have tree nuts? Oh,
I don't see why butter might have. Oh, might have almond milk. Okay, I see what y'all saying with tree. I'm like.
Oh, so okay, that's what they mean by like tree nuts, like almond.
I was like tree nuts.
And you're welcome. You guys feel free to ask any other questions. She's up there frying. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so cool. It looks like it's really some fish fillets up in that mug.
It looks like it's some fried fish. We are doing it here. Yes.
Wow. Too bad none of us could taste it. Dang it.
Well, some Atlanta people have already had it.
We'll just live like.
Of course, when I make it in bulk for the Atlanta people, I have a deep fryer.
Mm-hmm.
This will be the home version.
When you be tasting your food in your videos, girl, you be making that just does it for me. I'll be ready to pop you through the phone. Like, girl, that looks so good. You be making them, you be smacking and it be sounding all good. I'm like, I can taste it through you.
I have a subscriber, she calls me, she texts me, hey girl, you got leftovers? I'm coming. I'm like, come on over.
Man, I wish I was
me. Like, my mom will taste it again, like she'll tell me she like it then, but she'll still go, but she just so like in her time that she'll eat my food. Don't get it, she'll eat it, but she's still gonna pair it with a ham hock just for like she's not even trying to be vegan. No.
Oh, that's hecka funny. She's like, I'm gonna eat
some vegan food.
Some of your vegan food. She's like, I'm gonna eat some of your vegan salad. Just give me some chitlins with it.
Yes.
So I saw your bio. You have some cute merchandise on your bio. You guys check her bio out. She has a little online store.
I do.
Yeah, I like your logo. You're so cute. I like your logo.
Thank you. I got that from Fiverr.
Really?
Yes.
You guys check her store out because she has some cute little items on there, and I like the colors of the logo and everything.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, how can I incorporate chocolate with veganism?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a thing.
When are you going to do a recipe book?
I know, that's the next thing people are asking for. I got to start measuring. Like, I can't even tell y'all what I did right here. So when I start measuring, we'll see. Let's see here. Hold on real quick what they might have put in here, because I don't even remember what measurements I told them. I have absolutely no idea.
You be doing like the big mamas used to do. Big mamas,
I know, big mamas.
They don't have no measurements. They just go by the way they feel.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what it is. I think I'm on like 67. Okay, here we go.
About to move to. Somebody said I'm about to move to Atlanta for the food. Dream me, sunshine.
There I am on page 67, y'all.
Oh, so that's where you got this one. This is where you got this recipe?
No. This is my recipe.
Oh.
Yeah,
you
can't see it.
Inside
it's inside. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She basically compiled a bunch of in her own recipes and got a bunch of the vegan chefs to submit theirs as well.
Oh, that's a nice little cookbook. I might have to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
So how many recipes? I'm sorry if you said this, but how many recipes do you have in there?
I don't think I submitted more than one, but she has 91 in here total. And I can't wait to see what other people submitted and start. Like, I just received the cookbook today. So
really, did you make any? Oh, you just got it today. I was gonna ask.
Got it today, but no, I'm definitely gonna make some recipes out of there.
Yeah,
definitely gonna do that.
I need to get me a good cookbook. Maybe I'll get that one because
you definitely should.
I need some help in my kitchen. Look at that, you guys! It looks like fish.
Yes.
Wow.
So I touch on brownness, and then I'll even pick it up. You know, you've heard the term chef hands. Like, a lot of people can't touch this fresh out of the pan. I can. You know, it's
yeah. Can you take a bite of it right out of the pan, or you gotta wait a little bit?
I have before. I definitely have before. Like,
Wow.
well, I can't take it right out just because it's going to be a little oil. You know, you want to let it drain for 2 seconds. So,
Okay.
yes.
Egypt Dan Kilo says yes, fish. Yes, fish. She said, I've been trying to figure out how they cook it for the longest.
Well, again, I'm
now we
not.
find out.
I don't want you to compare me to other chefs. A lot of other chefs use banana blossoms. I don't know anyone else who uses eggplant. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I'm not saying exclusive, but I haven't met anybody else who uses eggplant personally. It's just been my go-to. I love it. I already love fried eggplant. So, yes, I make my own tartar sauce, girl. Yes, ma'am. I didn't make it tonight, but tartar is just dill, lemon juice, mayo. You can make your own mayo as well. I've done that before, but I'm not. I buy it. Garlic. Yeah, super easy to make tartar sauce. Super easy.
You are so talented.
Super.
Thank you. You are so talented. You are inspiring me to be a better wife.
Yes.
In the kitchen. Oh my God. Right, so how long does it usually take to fry?
Like I said, about 5 minutes. We're almost at the end point here. I'm starting to see some brown, and I can tap my spatula on here. And
oh my goodness, it's looking so good. Southern vegan. I haven't seen anyone use eggplant either. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah.
This is new to me, and this is so amazing. Let's see. Someone asked. Patty Cake says, "Will the fish work with an air fryer?"
I never tried it. I'm so old school, Grandma. I don't know. I will try that for you though. I do have an air fryer. It's been in storage. I'm old school deep fry.
Yeah, old school. I think
what's a fish fry if you're gonna use the air fryer? That's not a fish fry.
Yeah, I think that's one of those things where you want to do the real frying because it's not gonna be the same.
It's not.
Even I know that, and I'm not a cook. Oh, I wanted to ask you: Are you vegan or plant-based? Like, are you vegan for the animals, where you don't use or eat animal products, or just diet only?
I am consciously vegan, but if I didn't know that it had like real leather in it, then I'm not gonna give it back per se.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say we're just plant-based. Just because if you ever see me with a Louis Vuitton and somebody gets, I'm not gonna purposely go buy one, but if somebody for whatever reason give me a Louis, I'm not gonna tell y'all I'm giving it back. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But since becoming vegan, I have been conscious of animals. Like, I love animals more. Like, I have some stray cats in my yard. As much as I want to be like, go away, I might leave out a little bowl of water. You know, I do not like cats. No.
I'm not a cat person either. Yeah, I'm also plant-based. I didn't go this route for the animals. I do feel bad for the animals, but that wasn't my reason. It was for health.
Yeah.
So I get it. Now I do, feel bad for the animals and everything, but that wasn't my reason. So I don't want to say that was what it was. Now, do you ever go to the vegan? Because I think Sunny Speaks Vegan and Coach Robert, right?
Yes.
Do you ever go to their vegan sexy parties?
Yeah, that's how I met Coach Robert, actually. I went to Sunny's last one. Yep.
Coach Robert is so cool. I interviewed him for my 3rd episode. He is so, and Sunny Speaks Vegan. I interviewed both of them, and they're so cool.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks awesome.
Yep. Sorry, y'all. My camera's probably a little foggy from everything.
Now, what are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat with that?
Mustard. You can do, of course, bread. I don't have any bread with me because, again, I don't try to keep things in the house like that. But I would tip when I sell it. I do it with, bread, mustard, hot sauce, and tartar sauce.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. I'm so glad you showed that to me. And I need to get the cookbook so that I can make it myself.
Yeah, it's also on my YouTube channel. I believe on my YouTube channel I did use the just egg, but I just showed you without it as well, so it's all good.
Ooh, it looks just like fish.
Fish fillets. Yeah.
That's dope.
Get into it.
Ooh, don't bite it yet. It's gonna burn your tongue.
You already told me to bite it when it comes to grease. You told me. Hurry up.
Well, wait, you ain't right. You are not right.
I hadn't had this in like 2 months. This is so good.
You are so wrong. How you just gonna throw it in our faces like that? Don't that look good, y'all?
Listen, it's so good.
Oh my, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm so happy.
I'm not gonna be eating this late.
This is so cool because I've never like watched someone make something. I've seen YouTube videos and stuff, but not to see it live. This is kind of cool. This was a fun little thing. Oh my goodness. You are just torturing me. I'm sitting here eating pineapple like, I don't want this whack pineapple.
I'm allergic. I can't have it unless I'm out of the state. Out of the state, but yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll bring it to a close. This was amazing. This was so fun for me because, like I said, I've never seen someone cook a vegan dish live before. So this was fun. Thank you for sharing this awesome recipe. This is you're killing me, girl. You're killing me over there, just getting all deep with it. She over there smacking and eating. Dang, can't y'all taste it through her? No. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh man, my mouth is watering over here inside. Dang, that look good. But anyway, well, I thank you so much for, first of all, for doing it that late, because I know it's like now it's probably 10:36 your time.
It's 2 a.m. 2 a.m.
It is not no 2 a.m. Thank you. Thank you. Stay fit, Sean. Stay fit, Sean. She said, great live, ladies. And thank you guys, everybody that joined. Thank you, Southern Vegan Eats. She said, you know it's good when you love your own food. Okay. And then the sound of it. Oh Lord, that makes, look. She is torturing me right now. But anyway, so thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that tuned in today. I appreciate you guys' support. Share the live with at least 5 of your friends.
Yes.
Erin, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence today. I loved interviewing you and learning more about you and your fantastic skills in the kitchen. You're motivating me to start being a wife that actually cooks.
Simple and delicious recipes. Simple, delicious recipes. You got to do my lasagna. It's easy. The only thing you probably won't like is the ricotta, because I do make that from scratch with cashews. But besides that,
I'm like, can I just buy the ricotta? No,
you can, but it won't be as good as mine. But you can buy the ricotta. You can buy that overpriced Kite Hill $10 ricotta. You can.
Thank you, Southern Vegan Eats. You guys, tune in next week. Next week is Thanksgiving, so I'm having my show on Monday instead, and I'm going to be interviewing Karen Ramsey. She is a raw vegan, but I'm going to be focusing on menopause, you guys. Some of y'all, like me, about to be 48 on Tuesday. I'm going through perimenopause, and I want to talk to her because she went through menopause with no symptoms, y'all.
Oh, wow. Okay?
So, you know, when I was in my 30s and my early 40s, I wasn't tripping off of menopause stuff. I didn't care about it because I was like, I ain't gonna deal with that until the next minute. Yeah, it's gonna be, I ain't tripping. But child, when my hormone test came back last time, and it's suggesting that I'm in menopause, but I'm not yet because I still get my cycle, kind of. So the point is, I'm gonna talk to her about her lifestyle and how she went through menopause without any symptoms and how she could be of help to us. So you guys tune in Monday at 6:30 p.m. PST. If you're interested, thank you guys again for watching. Erin, you're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing, living your purpose, your ministry, serving food. And when you decide you want to ship your food to California, let me know.
I'm flying. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you.
You guys make sure you follow Erin on Instagram. Go to her bio to be able to get to her YouTube channel, and you can also check out her merchandise and all that good stuff, and follow me as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. And you guys have a blessed week. You're all destined for greatness. You're blessed. You're highly favored in Jesus' name. Glory to God. Hallelujah. Sorry. But anyway, bye everybody. Bye, Erin.
Bye.
Bye.